All right, well, the Johnson County Agricultural Fair is back, and what better way to check the weather than to send Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown to the fair?
She's there hanging out, and from the looks of it, it seems to be a perfect day to be outside. Ashley joins us live from the fair now with more. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, so today is my pick of the week. It's the best weather day of the week. It's actually the coolest July day in over 2 years at 75. We just bounced down to about 73 degrees. So I figured on this very nice day, why not come out to the Johnson County Fair? I'm here in Franklin. And as soon as I walked in, 3 steps in, everyone's saying beaver tail, beaver tail. And I'm like, what is this beaver tail thing? Everyone's talking about beaver tail. Evidently, you can only get it right here at the Johnson County Fair. No other county fair has beaver tail. And someone asked me earlier if I would taste a beaver tail, and I got Don Good here. He is the owner of this truck, and he makes the beaver tail. First, before I taste it, a very important question. What is beaver tail?
They're a pastry. We make them fresh with yeast and coat them with cinnamon and sugar so that they're always fresh and ready for you.
Okay.
And we've been making them since 1984. And take all of our profits and plow it back into the youth of Johnson County.
Okay, and this is not only the only place you can get beaver tail in Indiana, but you were telling me it's bigger than that.
Canada does have them.
Okay.
But there's the only other place I know where you can get a beaver tail.
Okay, can I try it?
You sure
if I give it a
can.
little try? All right, I'm gonna try beaver tail. When the producers asked me earlier if I was gonna try beaver tail, I said no, but it smells fantastic, so.
And there's no meat, no beavers hurt.
No beavers were hurt in the making of this beaver tail. It's fantastic. It's lovely, it's fantastic. It's really good. It's elephant ear-ish.
Yep.
With more cinnamon, I like it.
When we first started, we didn't want to compete with elephant ears. And somebody came up with the idea of putting in the yeast, which made it more like a donut. And we use a ham can to create the shape so it looks like a beaver tail.
Okay.
And that's how it came about.
It's fantastic, and you were also telling me about this beaver tail. You guys get pretty busy.
Yes, we do. We made 5,000 of them last year.
5,000?
Yep.
And why only the Johnson County Fair?
Well, it's too complicated to go to other places due to all the facilities you got to have, like the right power, a place to unload your grease when you're finally done. This fair gives us everything we need, and they're very cooperative.
All right, so Johnson County Fair. Today you have fantastic weather. I mean, best weather day of the week, but I mentioned earlier, best weather day in over 2 years in July. You have cloud cover at times shading the sun. The sun peeks through and it's warm. Cloud cover comes back. There's a nice breeze, right, Don?
Yes, there is.
I mean,
Very nice day.
this breeze is fantastic. We've been complimenting the breeze all day long. Now, if you want to come out to the Johnson County Fair, come on out tonight. Try a little beaver tail. Find Don. Try the beaver tail. Enjoy the great weather. I'm going to be with you here at 4, 5, 6 tonight, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to try more than the beaver tail. I mean, there's so many things that I want to try here tonight, so I'm just going to try everything that's possible, keep talking about this fantastic weather, and then I'm going to wobble out of here tonight when it's time to go. Back to you guys in the studio.
Ashley, here's the wild thing. Normally, it's like me or Felicia that gets thrown out into this stuff, and you got the lucky straw this time.
I did. But here's the thing. So I went to our management and I was like, I want to go outside more. You guys never put me outside. So they were like, okay, we'll put you outside. And we picked the best weather day of the week, obviously.
Yeah, that's smart.
And I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself at the Johnson County Fair. Now, when it's hot and humid and it's stormy, you guys can go out. You can have that.
Yeah.
But when it's nice like this.
When you have Chief in front of your name, you're allowed to make those decisions.
When it's nice like this, I have no problem coming out. I mean, and you guys know how I love a fair, right? And I love fair food. I mean, everything here is fried. There's even fried people here. Like, it's fried, just fried. They fried everything here, so.
All right, see if you can bring.
Yeah, can you bring anything back? Because the beaver tail, that looked really good, actually.
Sure. I'll bring you back some of my beaver tail. I'll cut it in like 4s.
I know, she's a liar. It's okay.
Ashley,
I am lying. You can tell when I'm lying because my voice gets higher.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, of course. I'll happily do that.
Of course.
Ashley, thank you. We'll check in with you in a little bit, okay?
All right.
A gorgeous day. Can't wait to show you some of that video here in a little bit. But the Johnson County and Agricultural Fair is back. It's hanging tightly to its motto, rooted in tradition and growing into the future.
The expression is certainly fitting considering this year it makes 100 years of the event. Indiana's chief meteorologist joins us live from the fair now with more. Hey, Ashley.
Hey. All right, so the weather is still perfect. Right now we have a few clouds sitting over us and it feels fantastic as we have a nice breeze. So this is why fairs are so dangerous but so fun. So we just got done trying the beaver tail, right? Beaver tail right there. And just take a few steps. Look at that, that's the Boy Scouts. They actually help out with making the beaver tails and actually get some donations from that as well. So this is why it's dangerous. So you get a beaver tail, right? And then you keep on walking. There's all these food vendors around, all these places around. And now I'm gonna make my way over very slowly. This looks nice, nice pizza place. I'm gonna make my way over very slowly to the pina coladas. And if you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, hear that? Like that, Cody? That was for you. So we're gonna go over here and give it a try. Evidently, this is supposed to be a very popular place. Lots of people hang out, especially since it's been so hot. Evidently, you know, we've been so hot that this place has been packed every single day. Pina coladas, strawberry daiquiris, has my name on it. Cody, I will bring you one back when I get done here. So we're gonna give one of these a try. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try a funnel cake. Now ask me the most important question. Am I gonna try a ride?
Yeah, are you going to try it right?
Yes, you have to.
Why not?
No, I'm not getting on any rides. Because I want to eat so much that rides are impossible. That's my goal. Yeah. There are two reasons that you come to a county fair. To eat or to ride rides.
You can't do both.
I came to eat.
Yeah,
rides.
both don't go together.
Nope.
I have a
They don't
story
go
about
together.
that.
I want to hear that story. I'm sure it's a good
Yeah. In high school, I went to the Putnam County Fair, and I ate too many chicken strips and had a strawberry milkshake, and then I got on that big octopus tilt-a-whirl thing, and the guy sitting across from me did not have a good time.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So.
All right, so I hear this is a popular place, and I was telling them earlier that we like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Can we give one a try?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, what's your name? Jamie, all right. Jamie has her country music on. She's rocking out over here. She's making, it's like she's at bartending school over here. She's making drinks. She has her music. She's living her best life, and it's a line around the corner earlier when I got here for this. Now I'm the only one in line because I think that when I stand in line, people were like, why should we stand next to her? She looks like she's about to get all of it.
Yeah.
Probably right.
You could do the Ferris wheel.
They're probably,
Can you bring
What'd
me
you
a
say?
strawberry one, Ashley? I can't have the pina colada.
okay.
Thank
I will bring
you.
you back a strawberry one. Cody, what is your request?
Whatever you bring is fine, Ashley. I trust you.
And you realize that I'm not bringing anything, right?
I know. But we can at least dream, and for the sake of TV, pretend like you're going to be kind enough to.
Ashley, like, come on, you could have just pretended.
I mean, you know I have a problem with honesty. I mean, there's like TV talk and there's real talk.
Yeah.
And honestly, there's probably no way that anything from this fair is making it back to the studio because it is like a 30-minute drive. And in 30 minutes, I can think of something else to do with it.
That looks so good,
no,
though.
that does
All
look
right.
really good. Is that Dole Whip
Look
on
at
top?
that. Look at that.
Oh, that's Dole Whip on top.
Don't you want to? Don't you? I think it is. I think it is. Don't you want to come out to the Johnson County Fair now? Like
Yes.
this alone makes you want to come out here to Johnson County Fair.
Oh, that
All right.
alone will send me to a hospital, but sure.
I'm spilling it everywhere. You said it would send you to the hospital?
Yeah, I can't have that.
She's allergic.
All right, so this is the fun of the Johnson County Fair. I'm afraid to eat this on TV, so what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna send it back to you, and I'm gonna live my best life here and enjoy this. And I will see you guys very soon. I'm not sure when, because I'm not sure what this has in it. So
Yeah, that's
I will
true.
see you eventually.
That's a question that I
just
had
don't
too.
know when.
We need to find
I
out.
think there may be some, is there alcohol in this? Oh, she said there's no alcohol, so I'll be back at work on tomorrow.
Okay, sounds
I'll
good.
be back tomorrow.
We can
I'll be
fix
fine.
that.
I'll be fine.
Ashley, thank you. Enjoy it.
All right, all right.
All right, we got more All Indiana coming up.
We are in fair season and finally fair weather this week. Temperatures feel comfortable, and we sent Storm Track 8 Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown out to the 4-H Fair in Johnson County to cover today's weather.
Ashley, what a night to be out there.
It's my pick of the week.
Yeah.
It's easily the best weather day of the week. It's beautiful out here. I know you two love heat and humidity, but I love this. 70-degree temperature is fantastic. It's lovely. We have sunshine peeking through right now, but most of the day has been a few clouds and a light breeze out there. So I have been at the Johnson County Fair for about an hour now. All I've been doing is eating. So I decided to stop eating for a minute just to discuss other things that are happening at the Johnson County Fair because it's not just food. First, let's get to this forecast. Right now, it feels fantastic. We're in the mid-70s, holding steady for most of the state. Now, mid-70-degree temperatures at the moment in Indy reached 76 so far today, now down to about 75 degrees. We're going to fall throughout the night and see temperatures drop off. If you're headed to the Johnson County Fair tonight, just know that we'll stay right here in the 70s. I think at its coolest point tonight, upper 60s, and we'll see those dew points remain low. That just means that we're going to remain pretty comfortable. It's a comfortable day. There's a lack of humidity in the atmosphere, and we're okay with that. So if you're coming out to the Johnson County Fair, today is the perfect day to do so, although tomorrow is pretty nice as well, and Saturday isn't bad. All right, so when you talk about the Johnson County Fair, I've had this professional with me all day telling me everything that I need to know about it. Brian Young here with the Johnson County Fair.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Just hanging out with you. 100 years.
100 years.
What does
100
that
years
mean?
of 4-H this year.
Okay.
Johnson County, so yes.
So tell me a little bit about the Johnson County Fair. What's different about the fair? We've been talking a little bit about this. Why come out?
Oh, the weather, like you said, the weather's perfect. I mean, we got all the rides here from Bowlanders. The Poor Jack family is here, and I mean, can't get any better than this. And tonight there's a free concert from the Grace Scott Band, and in our grandstands. Come on out and check that out for a while. You got to get an elephant ear, you got to get beaver tail. I mean, shish kebabs. We got everything here you can think of.
How late are you open tonight?
We're open till 11.
And then Saturday, this has been going on for about 5 days now, the Johnson County Fair. Saturday is the last day, correct?
Correct, yes. And the bands, the midway opens at 5 o'clock, and then wristbands are from 6 to 11.
Okay. All right. So a good time at the Johnson County Fair. I've been reading up on the Johnson County Fair. There's a lot of things that I wanted to do. Like there was a baby contest. I mean, I didn't want to be in it, but you know, there was a beauty contest, and we're going to talk to some of the pageant winners there. We'll be live here for the next hour or so at the Johnson County Fair on a picture-perfect weather day. I'm not going to eat anymore at the moment, but I'm just taking orders. So Phil and Dakar, if you guys want something, I can try to bring something back for you guys.
Oh, okay. We'll
Back to
think
you.
about that.
All of it.
Ashley.
That's
Yes.
the order. All of it.
All right, Ashley, we'll see you soon. Thank you.
We now head back outside to Storm Track 8 Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown, who is at the 4-H Fair in Johnson County.
She was telling us before about how much she was eating. And you
Yeah.
said you were going to put a pause on that, Ashley. Is that still the case?
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I figured.
No comment. No comment. All right, so here's the thing, guys. It is county fair season, right? And I've had several people stop me so far today and say, Ashley, this is the best county fair weather that we have ever had. And they're right. I mean, it is perfect out here. I mean, people are out enjoying sunshine, dry air, a few clouds at times, but the cloud cover helps because at times, it's fully sunny behind me right now. At times, the cloud cover blocks the sun and it becomes just perfect. And there's also a nice breeze. I'm going to do a quick forecast here as we jump to my graphics. Temperatures are in the 70s right now. We're at 75 for Indianapolis, 75 for Kokomo. These numbers are well below average for this time of year. We see upper 70s for areas to the south. Now, dew point is a measure of moisture in the atmosphere. I've heard every single day this week, they've had 5 days so far of the Johnson County Fair. It has been humid, it has been muggy, and it has been rainy. Our dew points have been in the 70s. But today, 50s, feeling fantastic as dry air is in place tonight. If you're headed out to the Johnson County Fair, just know the temperatures will fall from the 70s to the 60s, feeling great. One person who knows all about that weather, who's been here every single day of the Johnson County Fair, this is Emily Martin. She is Johnson County Fair Queen. She's been here on the hot and humid days, talking to everyone. Tell me a little bit about your role as Johnson County Fair Queen, Emily.
Yes, so as Johnson County Fair Queen, I'm at every show handing out banners and ribbons. I'm here every day, probably around 8 a.m. It's very fun.
So has the weather been fun, or has it been a bit of a problem at times?
Yes, the first couple of days it was pretty hot. We were dripping sweat during the contest, but it's gotten better over the course of the couple of days. It was raining a couple times, but yeah, it was pretty nice.
Okay, so as far as Johnson County Fair Queen, what does this mean to you?
Being Johnson County Fair Queen to me means the hugest role of anything, honestly. I'm representing my county. This is where I've grown up, and I'm just so excited to have this role.
Love it, love it. Nice to meet you, Emily.
Nice to meet you.
Enjoy this great weather that we're having here, because it is fantastic. I mean, people are out enjoying the great weather. I mentioned that I was going to take a pause on eating. And, you know, I might go play a little basketball, you know, win a few prizes for Dakari and Phil, because I'm that nice to where I want to win prizes for them. I feel the pressure of it. And I may even ride a few rides. I said I wouldn't, but I also said I would never taste beaver tail. And at 4 o'clock, that's what I did with myself. And I'm pretty proud of me. Beaver tail,
What was that?
basketball, and maybe a few rides.
What is a?
I'm not even me anymore.
What is a beaver tail? What
A
is
beaver
that?
tail It's basically like an elephant ear, but better. It's more cinnamon.
Got it.
Lots of cinnamon, but yeah, it's called a beaver tail. And I said that I would never do it, and I came here and I was like, okay, when in Rome.
Yep, just get sucked in. Yep.
If you play basketball, make sure there's video. I want to see this ASAP.
Listen, Dakari, I can do things that you don't know about.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ashley's a baller.
Yeah, she's a baller out there.
All right.
I have skills.
Yeah. Have fun, Ashley. We'll talk with you a little bit later on. Thank you.
All right, see you later.
Well, the sun is bright and the clouds are just right for a trip to the fair. And that's where we find Storm Track 8 Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown taking in the festivities at the Johnson County Fair tonight. Ashley.
Fair is fantastic. We've been out here since about 4 o'clock, tasting food, hanging out, enjoying some rides. The weather is fantastic. We're holding steady in the mid-70s. The air is dry, and it's quite comfortable for us right now. We had some weather graphics, but we're not going to use those weather graphics right now because I have a weather expert with me. This is Bobby and Charlie. Bobby and her granddaughter, Charlie. Charlie is 4, and we were just talking about the skies. Charlie, have you had fun at the Johnson County Fair today?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. What about the skies? What do you see up there? What's happening in the skies?
What's in the skies?
Sun and clouds.
You heard it from Charlie. It's a mix of sun and clouds. I mean, she has it down already. And Charlie here just won this elephant because she was playing, she was catching a shark. Were you catching a baby shark?
Yeah.
And how did you get that baby shark? Can you tell us how you did it? Some little advice?
I catched it with a fishing rod.
With a fish thing? And you just got him right out of there? So you were already catching shark. All right. All right, so how long have you guys been hanging out at the Johnson County Fair today?
Since about 4:30.
4:30?
Yes.
4:30, okay. And have you had any food out here? Did you try the...
Who came out for first, the food and now the play.
Did you try the beaver tail?
As we get ready to leave, that's what we're getting.
Going to the beaver tail. Okay, Charlie is ready to run for it. She's had enough of chatting with me about the weather and everything. Thank you for chatting with me, Charlie. Go have fun. What do you want to go ride next?
I want to do...
Strawberries?
There's so much to choose from. Charlie doesn't know what she wants to do. Thanks, Charlie, for chatting with me. But this you want to do that? Charlie is just enjoying her day, and we're trying to enjoy ours as well. It's beautiful out here. A mix of sun and clouds, as we mentioned. Air is very dry. It's probably the most comfortable day we've had in a long time. We know it's the coolest that we've had in quite a while. The weather remains fantastic throughout the night. Johnson County Fair, they're open throughout the night. And tonight, if you buy a wristband for $30, you can ride anything you want to ride, as much as you want to ride from 6 to 11. So it's going to be a fun night out here at the Johnson County Fair. And the weather remains fantastic throughout the night. I'm going to get to hanging out a little bit more and try to hang with Charlie a little bit, but Charlie's outpacing me right now. She's gone to ride the lady.
Hey, we're experiencing a break from the extreme heat and enjoying a refreshing change. It's a good day to get outside, taking a fair. Chief Meteorologist Ashley Brown joining us now live once again from the Johnson County Fair tonight. Ashley.
Hey, Phil. It's been a fun day here at the Johnson County Fair. I've been here since 4 o'clock, actually since a little before 4 o'clock, and I can now tell you the best parts of the Johnson County Fair since I've experienced it. Number 1, beaver tail, which is basically an elephant ear, but with more cinnamon and better. Pina colada, fantastic, lovely. All the rides are a little more than I could do, a little scary for some of them. Even the kiddie rides I had to look at twice. But we know for sure is that the weather has been perfect. Several people have talked to me today about how the weather has been fantastic. We've held steady in the mid-70s for us today. And get this, the air is so dry right now that in some locations that it's starting to feel cooler. We have dew points in the 50s. Throughout the night, if you're headed out to the Johnson County Fair open tonight until 11 o'clock. So if you're coming out tonight, it will get a little cooler, so you may need a light jacket. But overall, this forecast is absolutely amazing as we have beautiful sunshine peeking through. Now, I know I told Phil earlier that I was done eating and tasting things, but I got a milkshake now here, Phil. This milkshake, handmade milkshake, chocolate. It's fantastic, Phil.
Right.
Probably the best milkshake I have ever had in my life.
Really?
It's pretty good. And if you don't believe me, look at the line. This is the line for a milkshake.
Wow.
This is the milkshake line right here.
Right.
You know, a famous writer once said that the milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and it brings all the people to the Johnson County Fair. That famous writer was Khalees.
Right.
All right, but famous writer once said. But yeah, milkshake line, like out of this world. I mean, it's a long line here. But all the food is absolutely amazing. I mean, it's county fair season, so we know this, right? Everything fried, everything fantastic. Tonight, if you want to come out to the Johnson County Fair, $30. You can ride everything and do everything until 11 o'clock tonight, which is fantastic, and the weather will not change as we move forward here. So open until Saturday. The last day of the Johnson County Fair is Saturday, so come on out and enjoy it for Saturday. I'm definitely enjoying it as I have my milkshake, I have the sunshine, and just going to take a nice little walk now, Phil.
Okay,
I'll
so
see you
wait,
later tonight.
Real quick, what have we had so far? We've had the beaver tail, we've had the milkshake.
Beaver tail, pina colada.
Oh.
Yes. There were some things that I forgot about that I've had, so we just won't talk about that. If I forgot that I had it, the calories don't count.
That's right. Yep. I think a famous writer said that as well. All right, Ashley, have fun out there. Tell me how the milkshake is. I'll talk to you
See ya.
later. All right, thank you.